our second scenario, we're going to use a trades occupation. We're going to use Vero Business Insurance and independent broker. This time with the occupation search, we're looking for a plumber. Click on the red occupation box, search and type in plumber. We are selecting plumber and gas fitter, and you will see all the occupations that are available to select in the drop-down box. This is the time to really look at what your client does. Do they only do domestic work, only commercial work, or a mix of both? Today we have selected Plumber and Gas Fitter Victoria, commercial and domestic, with 4 or less qualified plumbers. You can see here the included and excluded activities, and I would draw your attention to the paragraphs that ask that you select the most accurate occupation for your client. Our SME underwriters are always ready to assist if you aren't sure, or if you have a client that does more than one activity. You can see the business description box auto-populates with the occupation you have selected. For today's exercise, we're going to use a turnover of 1.5 million and 3 employees. We will say no to turnover in other states. However, if you select this, it will ask you for the percentage in each state. Click on the red address search box, and for this exercise, we're going to select 522 to 533 Collins Street, Melbourne, as it's a Victorian plumber. We're answering no to the following 2 questions, and the holding insurer is Allianz. Now we have completed the initial details, we're going to select liability from the left-hand tab. We are saying yes to the section required, and we're going to select 20 million liability. Today we are saying no to exports and no to principal contractors, and we've selected type A gas fitting. We're going to say no to abseiling, oil rigs and mines, labour hire and subcontractors, and no to scaffolding. As we have selected an occupation with 4 or less qualified plumbers, we're entering 3 qualified tradespersons. Some of you in Victoria might be very familiar with some of these names. Once you have entered the tradespeople, click on Calculate. You will then see the quote number and status in the tab at the top of the screen. Our straight-through quote and bind system and acceptability is determined by the occupation code, business rules and trade-specific questions. Depending on how these are answered for certain occupations, there may be auto-applied endorsements that you will need to review to ensure they are appropriate for your client. You can see here the endorsements that have been applied for this quote based on the occupation and the answers to the trade-specific questions. You can click on the endorsement, as we have done here, on L896, Victorian Plumbers Warranty Endorsement, to review and make sure it's appropriate for your client.